Real Madrid vs Benfica Champions League team news, start, lineups. Benfica travel to Madrid looking to overturn one-goal deficit from first leg marred by allegations of racist abuse against Vinicius Jr. who Real Madrid vs Benfica what Champions League playoff, second leg were Santiago Bernabeu, Madrid, Spain won Wednesday at 9 p.m. 20 o'clock GMT. How to follow well have all the build-up on Al Jazeera Sport from 1700 GMT in advance of our live text commentary stream. Real Madrid carry a slender 10 lead over Benfica going into the second leg of a Champions League playoff tie that has been overshadowed by allegations of racism. UEFA has suspended Benfica midfielder Gianluca Prestiani from the second leg on Wednesday after he was accused of racially abusing Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr., who scored the only goal in the first game in Lisbon last week. Meanwhile, Benfica coach José Mourinho, who was also suspended for the second leg, has come under fire for criticizing Vinicius for his effusive goal celebration. So the Portuguese side will be expecting an especially hostile welcome at the Bernabeu as they try to overturn their one-goal deficit and reach the last 16. Vinicius wrote that racists are above all cowards on social media after the game, while Madrid striker Kylian Mbappé backed his teammate and said he had heard Prestiani calling the winger a monkey. The 20-year-old Benfica midfielder, who hid his mouth with his shirt during the confrontation with Vinicius, insisted he did not racially abuse the Brazilian forward after his stunning goal at the Estadio de Luz. Prestiani could miss at least 10 games if European football's governing body finds he racially abused Vinicius. Mourinho waded into the controversy by saying Vinicius' goal celebration was disrespectful and insisting Benfica was not a racist club because their biggest icon, Eusebio, was black. Madrid goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois said he disagreed with Mourinho's words. At the end of the day, Mourinho is Mourinho. As a coach, you're always, I think, going to defend your club and what your player has told you, Courtois said. The only thing that disappoints me a bit is using Vini's celebration. I don't think Vini did anything wrong there, he added. I don't think we can justify alleged racism because of a celebration. Benfica's boss has not set foot in the Santiago Bernabeu since leaving Real Madrid in 2013, and he cannot sit in the dugout for the playoff's second leg after being sent off during his team's 10 first-leg defeat in Lisbon last week for making vituperative complaints about the officials from the touchline. Mourinho said referee François Letexier was avoiding booking Madrid players who were at risk of suspension for the second leg. I've had my butt on the bench for 1,400 games and I could see that he knew perfectly well who he could book and who he couldn't, Mourinho complained bitterly. I won't be sitting on the bench. I can't go to the dressing room. I can't communicate with the team, he added. It's hard for me, but my teammates and my assistants are there. They'll do their job. Benfica also said Mourinho was not going to attend the pre-game news conference on Tuesday and his assistant would take over. Real Madrid coach Alvaro Arbeloa called on UEFA to make their fight against racism into more than just a slogan after the alleged abuse of Vinicius Jr. We have a great opportunity to mark a turning point in the fight against racism, Arbeloa told reporters on Tuesday. UEFA, which has always been and has led this fight against racism, now has the chance not to leave it at just a slogan, at just a nice banner before matches, and I hope that they seize this opportunity. Arbeloa said he believed Vinicius will thrive on Wednesday at the Santiago Bernabeu as the record 15-time champions bid to reach the last 16. Vinicius Jr. has always shown a lot of bravery and a lot of character, Arbeloa said. That is always his response. It always has been, and I think it always will be. He is a fighter, and I'm sure tomorrow he will go out to fight and have a great game and keep showing he's one of the best players on the planet. This is only the sixth meeting between two of the biggest clubs from Spain and Portugal. Benfica have won 3 of the games while Real Madrid have won 2. The two clubs also faced each other in a league stage match in January when Mourinho's team stunned his former club in a 4-2 win that allowed Benfica to qualify and prevented Madrid from automatically reaching the round of 16. Madrid are the record winners of Europe's premier club competition with 15 titles to their name, the last coming in 2024. Benfica have lifted the trophy on 2 occasions, and both of those came in consecutive years. In what was regarded as Benfica's golden era, Portuguese legend Eusebio helped the team to wins against Barcelona in 1961 and Real Madrid in 1962. A hat-trick from Hungary's finest export, Ferenc Puskás, could not save Madrid as Benfica earned a 53 win that included a double from Eusebio. Jude Bellingham, Dani Ceballos and Eder Militao have all been ruled out through injuries, while centre-back Dean Huijsen, who missed the 2-1 defeat at Osasuna over the weekend with a muscular problem, is a major doubt. Winger Rodrigo will be unavailable due to a suspension but would anyway be a doubt as he struggles to recover from a hamstring issue. Raul Asensio is available again after returning from suspension. Vinicius Jr. will be looking to score for the 5th game in a row as he is set to STA.